birth workers are used to birth, so they don't get upset or traumatized as easily.
Yeah. Oh, were that true? Were that true? You know, the thing about I have compassion for is people who work in the system. And, you know, as a home birth midwife, I would go attend a birth once or twice a month. So even if there was something challenging, I would have time to, you know, metabolize it, you know, integrate it, understand it before I went to another labor. But when you're working in the system for 40 hours a week or more, and there's one thing after another happening, and so many different levels of things that could happen, there's really no time to sort it out, to sort yourself out, to sort out what you're telling yourself. And I think this is a compounded, internalized stress and story. And I just wonder how they do it. How they, you know, how they can hold so much intensity and uncertainty, and trying so hard to do a good job and not always being in control of the outcome.
Yeah, it's definitely a lot, isn't it? I know there was I remember an Australian study that was done quite a few years ago about secondary or vicarious trauma, and I think it showed that birth workers, I think it might have been midwives in particular the study was about, but it showed that they're twice as likely to end up with trauma than someone who's giving birth.
Wow.
Yeah, so it seems like that's also like a big area of or a group of people that need a lot of support in processing all this intensity and what they have to experience on a day-to-day basis.
Well, I suppose that's partly because they've been trained, like all first responders in a way, to do good, to save people, to make things safe. And they're trained to make this difference. And when they can't, I think it must be a burden for them that somehow they failed, when birth itself is synonymous with uncertainty and unpredictability, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But a lot of